Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Soulcreek. Riwo just announced the update for the next, or the date for the next update. In which is 2 months, and I think if I maybe do 3 recordings a week, I'll get there. I'll catch up in time. I guess I'll find out and see if I can actually keep that up. I know I'm already not consistent with that. Whatever. Just get right into it. As I reach the outskirts of the village, a pair of familiar figures come into view. My heart jumps. Hey!
Alex! Good. You're here. You're well?
Hey, Aeon. I'm fine. Just tired. Didn't get much sleep. I look up at Loken, quietly still anxious that he's upset about something. I give him a smile. To my relief, he gives a warm smile back. Hey, Loken. Alex! Once he's been acknowledged, he steps over to me and stands by my side, like a guard dog. I smirk, bemused by his placement. You are wearing different clothes. Yeah, my old stuff needs a wash after yesterday. I show him my old set of clothes. Okay, we will do this tomorrow. He gestures to Aeon. I have informed Aeon of our task in the Black Zone yesterday, and of these memory boxes.
Oh, yes. Bad business, Alex. Very bad. Whatever you found, it's big. So big. Bigger than anything.
The Black Zones were roused by this discovery. There's more. When Travoni told me there are Black Runners still missing from last night. They must have been in the zones when things went crazy. Loken's face falls. He looks away pensively, while Aeon scratches his chin.
If you keep going after this, boys, it's going to get worse. I have other concerns, too, I do.
Aeon looks around the village, as though cautious of eavesdroppers. He leans in a little closer. Loken and I do the same.
I know the Automonks, but even I only ever glimpsed their workings. They're always 3 steps ahead, always.
You are thinking they knew of these memory boxes.
Exactly. Deniability. It's all a veil of disinterest. A lie.
It hit the wrong part of my throat.
Under no circumstances can you tell the Automonks about what you found there.
They'll know it was our fault when the Black Zones became frenzied.
Perhaps. But what if it's something to do with you, Alex? You're the one that accessed this data, no?
This happened because he is human? Or was it because of Bite? Do they know about him, too? I'm starting to feel paranoid about these Automonks.
Who knows what they might be plotting? In any case, Alex, Loken, we should tread carefully. Play ignorant.
We should stay away from the Great Barrier. The Automonks are too strange. They are dangerous.
Boys, they're expecting us to go back to them. If you change your tune now, they'll be suspicious they will. We still need to know what's going on with you, Alex. We need their equipment. So we'll go back to the Great Barrier.
Loken snarls, but Aeon continues.
And we'll play along. But we'll be wary, boys. Wary. Keep your wits sharp, very sharp. They've allowed us access to their equipment for an afternoon, Alex, which means I can give you a full medical examination.
I am uneasy. Tell me if there's another way to perform this medical examination.
I could lobotomize Alex with a rusty dinner knife.
No.
Then it's the Great Barrier or nothing. Don't worry, Hound. The Automonks value their alliance with Dravonia too much to let anything happen to Alex.
Caius will not attack the Automonks while they are under her protection.
Oh, Alex. Loken says there's something you need to tell me. Something about another friend you've been talking to?
I scowl at the Hound, who just smiles encouragingly and gives me a thumbs up. Yeah, we don't have time now. Remind me tomorrow.
All right. You best get going then. I imagine Loken's going to be wearing you out today.
I blush. Wearing me out? We will train. You must learn of the four. Oh, yeah, that. I knew that. Man, I need to get my dirty mind under control.
So long, chaps. I've some work to do, I do. So long, so long.
We will see you again soon, Aeon. Later, Aeon. The mole waddles off, back through the village and towards his hut. Loken and I watch him go silently. When he's out of sight, the husky looks down at me. I feel weirdly nervous. The last time I was alone with him, I was drifting to sleep in his arms. That has to mean something, right? Hello. I grin warmly up at him. Hey there. We will return home. You must learn of the four. Wait, are you okay? I am fine. But you weren't there when I woke up. Did I do something wrong? He opens his mouth, but then hesitates. Come on, big guy, talk to me. You were asleep, heavy. I did not wish to wake you. But where did you go after last night? He puts a huge paw on my shoulder. Alex, I am okay. I wanted to be alone, to think. Only this and nothing more. He sounds genuine. I better not push him on this occasion. Alright, I'm just worried. You are a good human. It is good that you are worried, but I am okay. He peers closely at me, our eyes locking together. You are... Here it comes. Tired? Oh. Yeah. I was thinking I could do with a nap. Many things happened yesterday. After we train, you will rest. He gestures for me to follow him, shaking my head to clear my fatigue. I set off after him. Before long, we've passed the forest that encircle the village and are nearing Loken's home. Taki took you to see our chief. Yeah, I spoke to her this morning. She asked me about the demon we saw. Our chief asked you of these things? Yeah, I know about Alira. He sighs sadly. Our chief is still wounded. Alira sought knowledge. She dug deep and became informed. Our chief also wishes to dig deep. She said Alira wanted to help enlighten the clans. This is true, but our chief does not dig deep to enlighten the clans. She digs for justice. She feels Alira's life was wasted, but digging will not make things good. She should not have asked you these questions. Yeah, I don't know. Losing Alira must have hurt. Our chief is strong, too. She will be okay. I want to help her if I can. He stares at me, baffled and concerned. She lost a sister to the Blackstones. I lost everything to them. He grumbles uneasily. Then I remember something. I think Milo has the four. The hound looks pleasantly surprised. Tell me why you think this. I don't know about Guile or the other one, but he definitely has wit and vigor. He recognized the necklace you gave me. He knew it was a bullet, and he's not messed up like the other kids after last night. The Blackstones haven't affected his mind. These are the makings of a great Black Runner. Perhaps he will become your acolyte. Me? Why me? You should train him. You are the one who believes this is his path. You must help him walk it, if that is his wish. You should continue to assess this boy. I gape at him. Don't get ahead of yourself. I only started my training 3 days ago. You are already a great acolyte. You will not need years of training. He's just a kid, and Black Runners die all the time. If anything happened to him... Alex, it is not your right to deny him his path. You will give him the opportunity, and he will decide. You will then train him, and you will ensure his survival this way. But this will not happen yet. There are many things you still must learn. I grimace. It's far too early to be entertaining a prospect like this. I let the topic of Milo becoming a Black Runner die out by remaining silent. What's the training today, then? Today we will discuss craft. This is memory passed from the first four. We share and guard this ancestral knowledge, and all Black Runners have it. So it's like wit? No. These are not memories of the Zephyr. These are memories that belong only to the Black Runners. Weapons, tools, and skills. Now, I will ask you a question. Okay. Two bipeds are placed in the wilderness, alone. Neither has been taught to survive. One has craft, the other does not. One will survive, the other will not. Tell me which one survives. The one with craft? Explain. They know how to survive out there. The other one doesn't. Explain further. The first one has craft, so he remembers how to from his ancestors. It's like an instinct, he just knows. Loken nods. As a Black Runner, you must survive the dangerous wild. You must be the hunter and the hunted. This is craft. Guile is not enough to outwit our enemies. We must use tools and tricks. I will demonstrate. Come. I'm still not sure I possess any of this Black Runner genetic memory, but he hasn't been wrong about anything yet. I certainly believe that vigor is real after yesterday. It doesn't take as long to get back. The cold sunlight is weighing on me heavily in my exhausted state. I will now begin the demonstration. You must watch closely. He opens a wooden chest by the side of his lodge. Inside are all kinds of strange contraptions that I couldn't even begin to identify. What is all this? Tools I have crafted. He pulls out a crude plastic tube. My heart jumps in horror when I recognize a makeshift string fuse fixed to the flat end. Loken, is that a bomb? A Black Runner must employ the resources of the Black Zone. Seriously, did you make a bomb out of scrap? You must use craft to survive the elements, create fire, lay traps, and make weapons. You already possess this knowledge. You must practice, and you will recall these memories. So, it is a bomb. You are not listening, Alex. I am listening. It's just that... Is it safe? This is a blinder. Is a blinder a type of bomb? Alex, focus. You will watch this demonstration, then you will craft this item yourself. This will trigger the memories of the four, and other recipes will become known to you. He brings the blinder up to my eye level. I flinch. Now watch. First you must make fire. If you have none, you will use these. He shows me a small box of handcrafted matches. Just to be absolutely clear, you're going to light a bomb. Should I run? Alex, be silent and watch. Wasting no time, Loken strikes a match and lights the fuse on the contraption he's holding. It fizzes to life. He hurls the thing far into the distance. I'm more impressed by the distance of his throw than anything. There's a loud pop as the thing detonates and belches thick red smoke all around it. In mere moments, a cloud of opaque crimson mist obscures my view. Oh, a blinder. That's actually pretty neat. They're useful. Come. You will now craft a blinder of your own. With an instructional flick of his head, he heads inside. I follow him, quite intrigued. Loken crosses the lodge and opens one of the drawers opposite. I sit, cross-legged by the fireplace. The hound returns to me moments later with a large wooden box in his paws. He sits down in front of me and lays the box between us. I still don't know about this ancestral memory stuff, to be honest. Bite normally helps me with all the Black Runner business. Bite possesses the four? No, he's just smart. But he is a part of you. Then that is his path. What do you mean? You are both Alex. You are both Bite. You are both my acolyte. Are you saying I should use him to help me? I am. Tell him he must continue to protect you. If Bite were here, he'd probably be rolling around my brain in shock. He isn't actually here right now. It's just me. Bite is sleeping? He doesn't really sleep. He's trying to make sense of the algorithm we found at the rhinestone dish. It's taking all of his attention. Okay, I will assess your craft without Bite. This is another assessment? It is. With a click, he flicks the box before us open. Instantly, the obscene stench of gunpowder and sulfur makes me gag. The box is split into compartments, each containing a wide variety of different ingredients. There are piles of plastic, pieces of junk, gunpowder, pieces of string and wood, glass bottles, arrowheads, and other concoctions I can't identify. Where'd you get all this stuff? They are chemicals. Aeon has provided many. Here. He pulls a hollow plastic tube from the box. You will begin with this. You must add the exploding powder and pack it tightly. You will watch my example, then copy. I will not repeat the demonstration. Loken instructed me step by step on how to create one of his smoke bombs. However, without Bite to guide my hands, each effort was a failure. By the time the midday crept by, nothing had changed. With a snap, I take off the gloves Loken gave me and groan wearily. My nose is clogged with chemical aromas and my eyes sting with fatigue. You are unfocused. I rub my eyes. Sorry, I'm trying. Loken turns my latest attempt at making a blinder around his paws. His muzzle twists uncertainly. The string is short. There is too little of the fire powder within. Listen. He shakes the tube. I hear a rattling sound and groan. I packed it tight. And Loken grumbles, then places the blinder with the other 6 I attempted to make. None reached his satisfaction. I'm telling you, I need Bite for this. Bite is not with you today. He may not be with you on other days. Just show me again. Let me see how you did it. No. But that is not the way. You already possess knowledge of the craft. You must remember, not copy. I grimace, frustrated. I've got a pretty shit track record for remembering stuff. This is why you will remember faster. There's less to dig through. I need to be better than this. My somber realization must show on my dejected face because Loken smiles encouragingly at me. Alex, you will not master the skill of craft in one day. This will take many years. You must walk this path yourself. He gives my shoulder a squeeze. You will recall these memories as you recalled the apple. Apple was just the first word that came to me. I don't think it's a memory. Perhaps. For now, that is enough training. I sit back with a frustrated sigh of relief. Loken shuffles a little closer. You are tired. I didn't sleep much. You are disturbed after the visitor? The visitor? The demon that came to visit you. The way he puts it makes me shiver. Can we not talk about last night? All right. Instead, we will talk. He just stares at me, smiling softly. I assume he has more to say, but he just sits there. About what? His head cocks in bafflement. I do not know. But we will not talk of our duties as black runners. We will talk of other things. You are good at talking. I remember my promise to him. Oh, you just want to practice chatting? Chatting? This is talking? Yes. We will talk, though there is nothing to say. Others do this. Ah, sure. Yeah, I'll practice that with you. His tail begins to wag. He seems really excited about this. Loken's speech fascinates me. He can be very articulate at times, though it always feels quite stiff. Given how his memory works, I wonder if he draws on select phrases that he retained. I can usually tell when he's off script. Forming his own coherent sentences must be mentally exhausting. Alex, tell me how you will begin a chat when you have nothing to say. Well, people sometimes ask, how was your day? Just to see how that person is getting on. I will ask you this, Alex. Tell me how your day was. He's so adorable. Well, I caught up with Taki, met with the chief, and... You were running? I squint. Running? There was a race. You were catching with Taki. Oh, no, sorry. I just meant we talked to each other. Like, we were getting up to speed. I mean, learning what they did since we last saw them. Like us. We're catching up now. Alex, we will also do catching up. Tell me how your day was. I feel pretty honored that he wants practice talking with me. He's really trying, too. Like I said, I met with Taki and the chief. And then I went to the water makers. Got some new clothes while I was there. Then I met up with you, and we did some training. Now I'm sitting here, talking to you. Okay. How about you? The twisted head of confusion returns. I mean, how was your day? Like, what did you get up to? Oh, His ears flatten and he goes quiet. There are important details? Let's start at the beginning. What did you do first? I awoke. Okay. You woke up. What next? You were asleep. Heavy. I falter, trying to choose my words carefully. Okay, so you woke up and I was still asleep. What did you do? I removed my running clothes. But I changed into more comfortable clothes. I placed them on the bed over there. I chuckle, holding my hands up to slow him down. You don't need to tell me everything. Where did you go after you woke up? The springs. Okay. So you got up and went to the springs. This is what I did. He stares at me. You could, tell me how you felt, too. Or, like, why you did certain things. Why did you go to the springs? It takes him a good while to reply. I sit patiently, giving him time. To wash and think. That is enough about my day. Now, tell me how your day was. You've already... There's not much else to say about my day. Oh, I forgot. I spoke to Orion. We had a good talk. His tail stops wagging and his stance notably shrinks. He is good at talking. Just like that, his excited demeanor evaporates. My face falls. His mood swings can be so abrupt, and I have no idea how to predict them. Hey, don't worry. I prefer talking to you. You do not prefer that. I'm not good at talking. It still jars me how insecure he is, though I'm beginning to understand how to navigate it. So what if he's a good talker? Orion is, he's great, but you've got this really deep, direct way of thinking. It makes you a great teacher. It took me a while to see it, but you're wise, really wise. The wisest person in the village. That's why people love you. That's why those kids love you. There's quite a pronounced pause. I let it linger, watching the gears turn in Loken's head. The poor guy needs so much encouragement. I reach forward to pet his arm, but something tells me to go for his paw instead. I lay my hand atop his, brushing his pelt gently with my thumb. I mean it, Loken. I prefer talking to you. He looks down at my hand, his huge mitt flexing beneath. Eventually, he smiles warmly. Tell me what you spoke of with Orion. Oh, we spoke about, about you, really. Hmm. I spoke with Aeon about you. Oh, you did? I did. Gently, he twists his arm and nestles my hand into his paw pads. Peering curiously down at it, I blush warmly. This is a little hand. I guess it is. I enjoy this little hand. He locks his eyes with mine, and I feel his thumb grazing the palm of my hand gently. I like your hands, too. You like other parts of me. His paw squeezes me tighter. I tense my jaw to stop myself losing my composure. I gotta play it cool. Well, yeah, I do. You're a pretty fascinating guy, you know? His eyes travel down momentarily and his tail flicks. Alex, you should be less modest. My chest flutters nervously. Yeah, I just maybe I'd like to be. There's a heated pause as his eyes flick down me again. I feel him tug me very slightly closer. Alex, tonight is the indulgence. You. Then he gently releases me. Alex, I am sorry. Sorry for what? For now is not the time for this. You must rest. We don't have to stop. Alex, no. The indulgence is soon. Until then, you must rest. I frown, remembering what Orion told me about the indulgence earlier. Would you, rather wait until later? His ears flick uncomfortably, but I catch a subtle smile. Yes, we will wait. For now, you must rest. Hang on, what did I just agree to? Hold up. Does that mean we're going to, do stuff? Or stuff? Stuff. Mating? Yes, yes, that. You are shy. Came out weird. But no, I just don't want to offend you or anything. Mating is offensive to the Zephyr. No, I told you it's not. This is categorically the worst attempt at flirting two sentient creatures have ever engaged in. Sorry. I'm just not sure how it works here. Orion said you guys don't really do stuff outside the indulgence. It is not proper. Right. My people would, I trail off, not wishing to offend him or his culture. Loken, however, stares expectantly at me. Alex? We just did things differently. His ears flick with discomfort. Alex, the indulgence has not started yet. I better not push him. I need to respect his culture. Being proper must mean a lot to him. I know he fears judgment. All right. I could do with an extra hour of sleep. I will eat and maintain my salvage while you rest. I will be quiet. He gives me a final smile, then gets up to his feet. I pull my bedding over to me. No. Huh? There. Loken suddenly points to his bed. It is superior. Are you sure? You will rest better. I look over at his bed. It does look comfortable. It's got several fur skin blankets, feathered cushions, and a springy woolen mattress. A bed fit for a king. I don't want to get my stink all over. Alex, you will rest on the bed, or I will tie you to it. I chuckle. Okay. Thanks, Loken. I get to my feet and amble over, placing my hands on the mattress. I've sat on this thing a few times, but never really laid on it, apart from when I first woke up here. Wasting no time, I sprawl out on the covers and set my head upon the nearest pillow. Oh, that's nice. It is. Wow, I want a bed like this. You could. Hmm? We could arrange this. I will speak to the laborers. I will trade their skills for salvage. I yawn, rolling onto my back. That's okay. I'll find some salvage to pay them with. Perhaps, or... we will arrange it. That is enough talking. You must rest. I will be quiet. All right. Wake me up when it's time to go. Sleep heavy, Alex. I roll back over, sinking into his velveteen bed, and shut my eyes. Bite? You here? Oi! Dickhead! He really is busy. Hey, I don't know if you can hear me, but look. I know you're just an AI and it's been lonely today. And there's just so much shit going on. Without you, I'm just, human. After today, I really see that. I guess, even if you're just a microchip in my brain, you've been there. So, yeah, thanks. For making me, whatever I am. It's the indulgence soon. Wish me luck? Yeah, talk later. Good luck with the algorithm. Hey, Loken. You are okay? Yeah, better now. You are small, Alex. But you are supposed to be on your knees. He pushes me down by my shoulders. I'm face to face with his barely concealed prize again. I lean forward and smear my tongue greedily over his. What? I wake suddenly, my tongue hanging stupidly out of my mouth. Fuck. It's getting dark. It must be evening now? The indulgence must be close. My chest thumps nervously as I think of Loken in that dream. My dick is harder than a rock. I'm too attracted to Loken to reject him. So whatever happens between us is gonna happen tonight. But what about afterwards? Maybe we'll simply do it and stop? Maybe we'll be something more than acolyte and master? I wonder if he's a cuddler. As I stretch my neck, I notice some of the hound's fur clinging to my top. That's actually pretty adorable. The poor guy must shed an awful lot this time of year. The door to the lodge swings open and Loken enters with a bundle of firewood under his arm. Alex, you are awake. I jump up to my feet. Yeah, I feel better. Your bed is really comfortable. I look over at his bed, then down at myself. I huff, amused, when I see that I'm still sprinkled with husky fur. I guess you shed a lot this time of year? Hmm? When Loken looks confused, I pinch some of his fluff from my top and hold it out in front of him. And me. Whatever. I'm smiling lightheartedly, but Loken scowls as though I've just insulted him. This is normal. Huh? It is normal for hounds to lose fur. Oh boy. I guess it's hardly the first time I've accidentally offended him. He often misinterprets me. It's not his fault. I hold my hands up to try and soothe him, speaking softly. Hey, take it easy. I wasn't criticizing you, Loken. I just thought it was cute. Okay? Okay. I am sorry. I'm not upset. It's fine. I do not always understand you. I know. That's okay. I step over to the sulky hound and pet his arms. His tail flicks. I know sometimes you hear things a certain way when I didn't mean it like that. I get it. I promise I'll never be mad about it, okay? Hmm. You can tell me if I say something that upsets you. I can't always tell. He doesn't answer. I step closer, moving my hand up his arm and petting him a little firmer. His tail starts to sway again. It is normal for hounds to shed their fur. I know. I really do think it's cute. Explain? You're cute, Loken. You're a good hound. Okay. You are a good human. You're a good human. Don't talk like that. I can tell you don't like it. But if you understand me, this will be better? No, I prefer the way you are. Now his tail is thrashing madly behind him. Out of nowhere, Loken curls his huge arm around my shoulder and tugs me into his grasp. He gives me a warm, affectionate hug. I chuckle, tightly compressed by his huge arms. You are small. I'm smothered into his warm, padded chest. Navigating his embrace, I somehow manage to pet his side and partially hug him back. Thanks, big guy. Unable to resist the comfort of his pelts, I rub my cheek against his bare upper body. Gods, this man would make an astonishingly pleasant mattress. You are ready to leave? Oh. I pull away from him, blushing. Yeah. Let's go watch some people fucking. Yes, we will do that. Come. Loken gestures to the door, then steps aside to allow me to pass. Like a true gentleman, I roll my eyes and smirk, marching past him and heading outside. The twilight sky is starting to lose that last of its glow, but it's just about light enough for us to see where we're going. Chilly tonight. We begin walking away from the lodge and down towards the Draconi settlement. At the village, the bonfire will be lit. This will create warmth. Sensible. Can't have an orgy with everyone freezing their bollocks off. Bollocks? Explain? You've really never heard that word? Taki has said this, and many other words I do not know. I have not asked her what it means, but I am asking you now. This is going to be fun to explain. It's like a cuss. Like when you stub your foot, you might say, bollocks, really loud. Loken blinks in confusion. Bollocks are lost to the cold. Yep, this is happening. My ancestors would be proud. Well, it actually means balls, like balls that guys have. Humans lose these bollocks to the cold. Then we must warm you. You know what? Forget it. I was just being dumb. Humans are strange. I chuckle. I never realized how strange we are until I met you. Loken's throat grumbles with amusement. We march further down into the woods surrounding the village. So, how often does the indulgence happen? A troop arrives at the Draconi village every year, sometimes two. There are many troops. They travel outside of Alayla. I suddenly realize something I've never asked him about. What's outside Alayla? Other clans, other lands, other black zones. Have you ever been to any of them? I have not. Would you like to? No. I am happy here. I have the hot springs. I have Aeon. I have my clan. I have a great acolyte. I roll my eyes with a shy grin. You've only had me for a few days. But you have made things good. I look over at him while we walk. His tail is swaying and he's smiling sweetly at me. You seem like you're in a good mood. Our stride gets momentarily slower. He looks softly down at me. I gaze up at him. His pelt ripples with the breeze. Alex. Yeah? Explain how the Zephyr would mate. You had no indulgence. I do not understand. I blush. I mean, the Zephyr are all dead. Does it really matter? It does. I wish to understand how humans would mate. My chest thumps nervously. It's hard to explain if you don't know about Zephyr society. There were a lot of humans. Like, our cities could contain millions of people. I'm pretty sure we didn't have the affliction. The indulgence wasn't needed. People got together on their own terms, however they liked. There was no appropriate mating period. This was not disrespectful. Nope. Some people committed to just one partner. Some had multiple partners. People broke up, got back together, got married, started families, or just stayed on their own. Loken hums thoughtfully. Are you really bothered about disrespecting the indulgence? I mean, you're a black runner. Your business is your own. I am still a Draconi. The indulgence is our way. I wonder if he really thinks that, or he's just scared his clan will reject him. Well then, I'm just going to have to get used to how you guys do things. Orion did explain it to me a bit today. At the indulgence you will see. Or what? He suddenly steps a little closer, almost bumping right into me. I stare, flustered. Or I will show you. He's giving me that look again. My heart stirs looking up at him. As he sizes me up, I hear a booming of drums and raucous voices. Hey, you hear that? I hear him growl contently. We are close. It is time. Come. As he steps ahead of me, his tail thwacks against my butt. He's already acting different. I think I'll stop it here for this one, and then the next one can just be all the fun indulgence times. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.